Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's teebby Angelique. Hi. Crazy. Yeah, he's gonna be sitting there watching me, and I've tried to do this like 3 times already, and he's been laughing the entire time. So wish me luck, because I feel like I'm gonna have to restart this about 4 times in order to get it right. And I'm gonna kick you out, just so you know. So don't laugh. Anyways, today's video is going to be my updated Q&A. However, I do have a Q&A on my channel, but I recorded it about a year ago. So I figured that I should do another one because a lot can change in a year, and a lot has changed in a year. I may have some repeat questions. I can't remember the questions that I got from my last one. However, I will answer them again. I don't really have a serious amount of questions. I'm not that popping on social media, but I do have some that are worthy of sharing with you guys. So I figured, why not? What motivates you personally and professionally? Let's see here. I guess professionally, the field that I work in, to see others succeed and recover and, you know, get their lives together and accomplish many of their own specific goals that they have is pretty much what motivates me professionally. Personally, I guess what really motivates me is my mom, because my mom is very hard on me when it comes to, you know, she was very headstrong about me going to college. She was very headstrong about me doing a lot better than her, and being able to provide for my family after everybody has provided for me. That's really one of my biggest motivators, I believe, because I want to be able to give all my family everything that, you know, that we already don't have, or whatever the case may be. That's a good enough answer for you? Mm-hmm. All right. What are your short-term and long-term life aspirations? My short term, it depends on what you consider short term and long term, because for some people short term could be the next 2 to 3 years. For some people long term could be the next 10 years. It could be 5 years. It really just depends. So I guess I'll just, you know, say what my goals are in life, regardless of whether it's short term or long term. As of right now, short term goals, I guess we could say, is to obtain my certification to be a credentialed alcohol and substance abuse counselor. That's pretty much what I'm working on right now, and that's gonna take me a little bit, maybe like 3 years. My long-term goal professionally is to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and I also want to work in a prison, and I want to create and build a program based on prisoners being reintegrated back into the community after they're released from prison. That's professionally anyways. Personally, I just want to be able to grow. Like, that's just pretty much what my aspiration is as a person, and personally, just grow into something that you know, I'm better than right now, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. What is your definition of success? I don't think success is all about having the most money in the world. I mean, it can mean having a lot of money. However, I do feel like success can mean different things to different people. However, to me, I believe that being successful is just pretty much doing what you love, and if you can make money from it, sure, that's like a plus. However, I just think that pursuing your goals and doing what you love to do is success, or anything that you're trying to accomplish, no matter what it is. It could be the simplest thing in life. As long as you accomplish that goal, I would consider that being successful, or, you know, having success. What sacrifices have you made, and were they worth it? What sacrifices have I made? I guess one sacrifice that I made was going right into medical school or a PhD program after I graduated from grad school. That was my ultimate goal. I was trying to do all my schooling back to back to back to be able to finish on time, but I feel like God had another plan, because the rate that I'm going now is something that I really, really love to do, and it really wasn't a part of the plan, but it's happening. And the way that, you know, I have my life planned out and what's happening right now is something completely different than what I originally thought was going to happen. So I guess that's one sacrifice that I made. Honestly, you know, I feel like we sacrifice little things every single day. So that's just the biggest one that I can think of right now, because at this rate in my life, school and my career is something that I'm really focused on. So that's why a lot of these questions that are being asked is mainly, my answers are probably going to be centered around that, because that's the area of my life that I'm in. You know how they say you have to grind in your 20s, you know, work hard, play later, basically. That's basically the mindset that I'm in at the moment. What's the biggest obstacle you're currently facing in life? What's the biggest obstacle? I have a couple of big obstacles that I would consider, well, biggest obstacle. Honestly, right now, I feel as if I don't really have any big obstacles because I'm at a place in my life where everything is going, everything is not going as planned, but everything is everything. And I can't really complain because at the end of the day, I'm grateful for what is happening at the moment. So I wouldn't really say that I have any obstacles that I'm trying to overcome at the moment, because all of my obstacles that I was trying to overcome, I overcame them and I am here. So at the moment, I don't have any. I guess, I don't know if that's weird, but I don't have any right now, actually. So the next question is, where can I get a good 360 wig from, and who would you recommend to install it? To be honest, I don't really wear wigs like that. I only own 2 wigs, and one of mine has a closure and the other one is a U-part wig. Listen, there's levels to this hair stuff, y'all. It took me so long in order to move up from leave out to a closure. So lace fronts is up here. I'm still here. So I don't really know exactly where you could get a good one from. I would suggest researching YouTube and looking up some reviews for some hair companies or something like that. Because I honestly cannot tell you. I honestly can't tell you who installs them the best. And somebody from Buffalo asked this question, and I have no experience with lace fronts or 360s. So I honestly cannot answer that question. But if you got questions about other hair stuff, I can answer those. When's my birthday? Kai, when's my birthday?
I don't know. I forgot. Wait, it was in November.
Yeah, it was. Good job. Guys, my birthday is November 8th. I am your fellow Scorpio. Scorpios are the best. So make sure y'all put that on your calendars for next year. I'm expecting gifts. Just to let y'all know. How old am I? I just turned 23. So I'm fairly young. I still have a life ahead of me. And yeah. Did you go to college? And if so, what did you go to college for? Yes, I do have my education. I got 2 degrees in psychology. So I have a bachelor's of arts in psychology, and I have a master of arts in psychology. What's your hobby? At the moment, I would say that doing YouTube is a hobby, because although I don't get paid from this, I still do it right now. I enjoy doing this. I think my favorite part about doing YouTube is editing videos, because editing videos is where you allow your creativity to flow through and be able to have others see what you're capable of doing. So I think, doing YouTube and editing is really my hobby at the moment. I was a dancer for a long time. I danced for many, many years. And I still do love to dance. However, life hit me. I had to go to college. I had to work. So I don't really have as much time to dance as I would like to. But yeah, I would still like to dance if I would be able to find the time to. But doing YouTube right now is basically my hobby. Do you have any insecurities? Yes, I do. I think as people, no matter how, we may be comfortable in our skin to a certain extent, but I do feel as if everybody has some type of insecurities once they, become, mature, once they get older. I feel like we all have them. I do have insecurities. I do suffer from bad acne and hyperpigmentation, and that's one of my biggest insecurities. I did go to a dermatologist for a little while, then I stopped going, then I tried the whole natural thing, then it worked, and then now it's not working, so now I'm gonna have to go back to the dermatologist. So that's one of my biggest insecurities, and I really believe that maybe weight might be one, and a lot of people might find it hard to believe, but it's really the truth, because when I was in high school, I was like, not skinny, but as you get older, you don't move around as much, and you don't exercise as much, obviously your body's going to change. That's just the way life goes. Some people, they're lucky enough to have, high metabolisms and they don't gain as much weight, but other people such as myself was not that lucky. So I guess that's really my 2 biggest insecurities, and I'm really not afraid to admit that, to everybody, but that's life, that's just what it is. These questions that people are asking, I have to be completely honest. So those are really my 2 biggest insecurities, and they can be changed. So it's not like anything that I'll probably have an insecurity about forever, but those are the main things. How did you grow your hair so long? How did you grow your hair so long, and how long did it take? Okay, so I have a video on how I grew my hair long. Well, I basically gave people tips about how to grow their hair long, and I was just talking about this with somebody yesterday. I think I'm gonna redo that video and make an updated one because it's pretty old. Basically what I did my junior year in high school is I cut the back of my hair off. So I had like an inverted bob and it was shaved in the back. I really believe that cutting your hair, if you really want to start over to have healthy hair, is probably one of your best bets. It might have not been a big chop to some people, but it was a big chop to me because I was the shortest my hair had ever been, ever. And that was one of the best decisions that I had ever made in life, because once I grew my hair grew back and it was healthier than it was before I had cut it. So that's basically how I did it. I cut my hair and then I basically did the normal natural girl, the curly hair routine, or whatever you want to call it, that most naturals do. So I was deep conditioning every week. I was putting healthier products in my hair. I wasn't getting perms, and I kept my ends trimmed. So that's basically how I did it. It took me, let's see, junior year, what year was that? 6 years going on 7 years. My hair is below bra strap length right now. I'm like in between that bra strap and waist phase. So it took about 6 to going on 7 years to grow my hair, you know, to where it is now. And obviously waist length is the goal. So that was basically the last question that I had. Well, that's the last question that I was able to find in my phone from when I screenshotted it. I do remember some people having some questions. I'm sorry, but I will not answer them on YouTube. I just will not. If you really want to know the answer, I'll answer them personally and in person, or to you through a text message or something, but I'm not answering those on YouTube. I'm sorry, but I just can't. So that's pretty much the end of this video. It doesn't exactly it gives you a gist of who I am. And so with that being said, that's just gonna be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And if you have any more questions, leave them below down in the comments. Ask me on social media, whatever the case is. Like I always say, let's stay connected. So, alright guys, I'll see you in my next video.